everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Yomi Brown of Yomi Crochetology. So today's video is about our daughter's first birthday celebration. So instead of having a feast or a gathering at home, we decided to have a holiday instead, somewhere close by. And we're lucky we live in the best place, or at least the most beautiful place in Australia. We live near the Great Barrier Reef. Search that if you don't know what's a Great Barrier Reef. But yeah, we live close by, so I'm very lucky. I always live in a tropical part of the country, even back in the Philippines. Well, obviously Philippines is a tropical country, and I lived in the most beautiful island too, so I'm that lucky. So yeah, we decided to go on a holiday instead, and then I'll talk to you about the island and how to get there. So first thing is, I will show you my decorations. So usually I shop in AliExpress. So if you don't know AliExpress, I will link it down below in the description box below. What is Ali? Usually I shop in AliExpress for decorations because they have a bulk. Okay, so they have balloons of different sizes, different colors, different textures for one price. Kind of like don't like buying in separate ways or separate balloons for different prices. One price for different balloons, sets. But the thing with AliExpress is it's not usually what you see is what you get. So again, this is a tip. If you were to shop in AliExpress, make sure that you always check the reviewer's photo. That's exactly what the product look like. Give yourself an ample time before the big day, or else you will not be able to use the product because it arrives maybe later or after the event. I start shopping for my daughter's birthday decoration only a month ago. Before her birthday, I ran out of time. I don't trust AliExpress anymore if it's a month, less than a month the celebration is. So what I did is I searched for another shop, and luckily Shein has actually a decorations. They have tons of stuff that you can actually choose from. They have decorations from balloons to tassel, backdrop, happy birthday banner, flowers, candles, anything that you could possibly need for your baby's first birthday. So I've got here a clip of how I decorate my baby's first birthday. So I've got the balloon, the foil and different sizes balloon in one price. So again, I like that, like different kinds of balloon, different texture balloons in one price. Okay, so I like it because it's just one go. Like you don't need to shop everywhere to get different sizes and different kind of balloon. So I've got them from Shein, and they're very good. Quality wise, it's okay, especially for a one-day use. The second one, the sunflower vines. These sunflower vines, I've got these again from Shein. In the picture, it's big, like the flower head is big. The thing that I don't like about it, always come off. It fall off the moment I open the parcel. Okay, so I have to attach them again. So it's good for one-day use because they always fall off from the vines itself, the flower head. And my one foil balloon is from Shein, and my happy birthday banner, I already have that when I have a celebration for my son's birthday, but I think I got it from AliExpress. And also I have that pegboard, letter board. So again, I've got that letter board or pegboard from Shein, and it's good. I like the size, it's cute, but the problem is they only give you a very limited letters. In this case, the letter Y is only one, while the rest of the other letters, there's at least 3 letters. But the letter Y, I don't know, for some reason, there's only one letter Y. So obviously you cannot spell out the word happy birthday with one letter Y. They've got lots of letters for the other letters. There's at least 3 letters for the other letters, 1 Y. So there's no way on earth you can spell happy birthday with 1 Y. So I have to look for another shop that sells a letter alone that could fit to my pegboard. So I've got this one from Typo. I've got it from Typo for $6, and they have at least 500 letters. So I think you will have 5 each letters. So luckily, they fit to my Shein pegboard or letterboard. So this saves my day. I can spell out anything in my pegboard as long as it still fits there. Like, it's just a tiny. That sunflower, I also got it from Shein. And again, they have tiny heads. But this one is better because they stuck into the stem, or the stem. They didn't come off or they didn't fall. And so as with my cake and my cupcake, there's still a sunflower. They're sunflower. So they're from local cake makers. So the second part of this video, I will talk to you about the island. Okay, so we went to Daydream Island. This is my first time to go to the island. Okay, I went to a different island before in Australia, and it's called Magnetic Island. And background story of the Magnetic Island, it's a big island where we can drive our car to a barge or ship. You can drive your car, or the ship will take you to the island. We're going to Daydream Island now, and a ship going to Daydream Island, I can also take our car with us. But no, I've been searching and searching in the internet. When we booked the accommodation, I've been searching how to get to the island. But the thing that you can pretty much see in the internet is only like a ferry schedule. It doesn't really says that you cannot drive your car in the ferry, or you cannot take your car in the ferry. Like, I've stumbled upon some people actually asking other that, can you take your car? It's not really direct answer. That this video will help you clarify that if you want to go to Daydream Island, you don't need to take your car. It's a tiny island. You can basically walk from tip to tip in a half day or less. It's a very tiny island, and they don't have a road for proper car. I mean, they have roads for those delivery vans, delivery trucks for their, restaurants and what they need, and that little cart deliver your bags from end to end. That's pretty much the cars you can see there. There's no proper road for proper car, if that makes sense. So no, you cannot take your car. First is you will catch a ferry. Port of Early Beach, that's where we went, the Port of Early Beach. So when you get there, you will check in your bag the moment you arrived in the Port of Early Beach in the marina. You will check in your bag if you have a bag that you want to check in. And before you will enter the port, you will be hand sanitized. You will be asked to hand sanitize your hand, and then go to the counter, and it's like an airport. So go to the counter where a lady behind the counter will check in your bag. It's not really a big fuss because they don't care about the kilo of your bag. We have a massive bag. We have a big bag of a 30-kilo bag. It's not really 30, but it's that size, 30 kilo. So you will check in your bag, and then you can sit around and wait for the ferry. And there is a ferry, well, at least every hour. They have a route that says direct from Early Beach to the Daydream Island, and they also have a ferries that goes from Hamilton Island, which is another island that's bigger. Okay, but we will not talk about Hamilton Island. I'll just mention it. There is a ferry from Port of Early Beach to Daydream Island, a direct ferry. As for the prices, Daydream Island ferry from Port of Early Beach to Daydream Island, you will be paying 38 Australian dollar per adult. Okay, 38. And child is $28. Ooh. But 0 to 3 years old are free, because my son is 3 years old and we didn't pay anything for him. We didn't pay ferry fare for him. So 0 to 3 years old is free, or up, that's children, and then that's the time you will be paying a ferry fare for them. So that's one way to go to the island. You will catch a ferry from Port of Early Beach Marina to the Daydream Island. Okay. Second way to get to the island is if you are connecting, if you're from Hamilton Island, because they also have a ferry from Hamilton Island to Daydream, and then Daydream to Early Beach. So if you're from Hamilton, if you are in Hamilton that time and you want to go to Daydream, obviously you can also catch a ferry from Hamilton to Daydream. That's another way to go to the Daydream Island. And also, if you're flying from all major cities in Australia like Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, I'm not sure with Perth, but I know that Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, maybe also Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast, they always have direct flight to Proserpine Airport. So Proserpine Airport is 50 minutes drive to an hour drive from Early Beach to Proserpine. So Early Beach is the mainland before you go to the island itself. So Proserpine is like a 45 to an hour minutes away from Early Beach. It's not far, but a few, a good driving, an hour or something. So they have an airport. Usually they have direct flight from major cities in the country, and you can always catch a flight if you're not in Sunday region, or you're not in Mackay region, or you're even, you know, you're not in those regions, you need to fly. So obviously you can fly from major cities to Proserpine. They usually have direct flight. I'm not sure with Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast, and so is Perth, but I know Sydney do have, and Brisbane, and maybe Melbourne too. So yeah, you can fly, and from Proserpine Airport there's always a shuttle bus, especially if you booked ahead, a shuttle bus or a bus that will take you to Early Beach if you have a booking, or you have a accommodation in the Daydream Island. So you can they always pick you up with something, you have to book that. So that's another way to get to the island, from the airport to Proserpine to Early Beach, and Early Beach another transfer cruise to the Daydream Island. So Hamilton Island, they also have their own airport that will take you to Daydream Island or to the Hamilton Island. So another way for you to get to the islands. So again, you will catch another ferry from Hamilton to Daydream, because Daydream is tiny. Yeah, that's ways to go to Daydream Island, and you cannot drive to the Daydream Island because it's tiny. When it comes to the restaurants, they have 4 restaurants. The Grace, which is a modern buffet restaurant, brings fresh local produce to daily. Their buffet, so you can just go there and pick whatever you want. And they serve breakfast and lunch and dinner. That's the Grace. And yeah, they have lots of variety of menus. Sometimes they, you know, they have lots. They even have rice and pasta and everything. So they also have the Tonic Bar. It's a Spanish indoors tonic bar. The island specialty is gin bar. And also they have the Infinity, which is in the other side of the island, like the tip of the island. So Tonic and Grace is in the middle of the island, where, you know, the lobby where you checked in, you see straight away the Tonic and the Grace restaurants and bar. While the Infinity, it's next to an infinity pool, and of course the ocean or the sea, and you'll have the best view for dinner. And the 4th restaurant is usually, the 4th restaurant that serves lunch barbecue, Australian barbecue. It's so good. They are in the other side, or the other tip of the island, where you order barbecue, all sorts of barbecues, and again, your view is stunning. So they have 4 restaurants. You don't need to worry about your food. They don't have a kitchenette, but again, this is a resort. This is a 4-star resort, so they don't have a kitchenette, because usually if we travel around the country, we stay in a motel, and the motel and apartments, they have a kitchenette for you to actually cook your own food. So that's kind of like a big change. If you're used to that kind of accommodation, then suddenly you have this hotel resort that they don't have a kitchenette, bed, queen size, king size beds, and TV, and all things to see in a resort or hotel. So that's the hotel. And so is transporting your stuffs. I was a bit worried to bring a very big bag for 4 of us. And I have a pram. But the thing is, you shouldn't be worried. They have a nice ramp, they have a nice walk path, and every mom there that I saw, they have big, massive, buggy prams. Okay, so you can take that pram with you. So it's very relaxed kind of island hopping. You don't need to worry, because I'm from the Philippines, and our island hopping there is way different from the island hopping here. Okay, we can take our car to the island. We can, you know, we have a nice big ship. You can take your prams, your buggy prams, the biggest pram, and load them with stuffs. That's how I did with my cake. I put my cake under my pram's basket, and luckily my pram's basket is big for a tiny pram. I have a tiny pram, but it has a big basket. So you can load your pram with lots of goodies, like stuffs that you can take to the island that you think the island don't have. So yeah, that's pretty much how I experienced the island. So if you want to try someday when everything is open, because I'm not sure if the border of Queensland is already open for everyone. Yeah, once everything is settled and happy, you can always visit to Daydream Island. And they have lots of activities. So they have that aquarium, and my children loves it, so you can also do that. And they also offer snorkeling in that aquarium, because it's massive. It's one of the things that you can actually do in the island. And so I will show you guys some snippets and tiny video clips of me and my family enjoying the birthday holiday of our daughter. and what the island looks like in some places, in some part where we went into. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope I've shared a bit of information that you might need it in the near future when everything is okay and everything is open for everyone to have a holiday. So thank you so much for staying with me again. If you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button with the bell so you will be notified for our next videos. And if you've been here and loving my videos and supporting me for so long, thank you so much. We will see each other again in my next video. So thank you so much, and hope to see you again sometime next week. Goodbye.
Where's the other big fish? Look, what's that? Wow. What? Look, there's another fish. No, there's no fish. What's that there? Look, there's a big fish. It's a big one. Yeah. What's this? Look, that's a big one. Oh. You see that bell? No, what's that? Look, there's one big. Look. Oh. It's a starfish. Yeah, there's a starfish in the rock. Oh, don't push kids, boys.
got something good.